What's up? What's up? Oh. Hold on. Hold on, do you feel that? Hold on. Let's go. Hey, get up out your seats right now. Come on, get up. I'm serious. Stretch it out. Stretch it out. Come on. Now just shake it a little bit, okay? Come on. Here we go. Okay. Let's get this going. Now I'm seeing, I want to see who's my best dancer right now. Dancing for games. Okay, done. Already. No? Hold on. Any challengers to the throne? Anybody? Okay, got hands. Oh man, I gotta get. What do you think? Is this our winner for this one? Yeah. All right, you won a free game. Let's go. You may all be seated. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Now, before we begin, friends, this is a panel unlike any you've been to. We feel it's pertinent with, to introduce you to some safety protocols just to make sure that you're okay. First things first, Josh is here with us. Josh is going to be demonstrating for us where to go. If you need to exit for any reason because your bowels are moving fast or anything, right here to the right. That's your exit, an emergency exit here, but the alarm will sound, okay? Second thing you need to know, let's talk about physical safety. A lot of you are going to be blown away. A lot of you are going to really feel it today. If that's you, check your seat for the safety straps. Josh will demonstrate how to assemble those together right now. Now you're going to want to make sure to take apart the safety strap and then reconnect it like so. Excellent. Once that's connected, it will hold you in your seat while you're being blown away. To confirm that it works, go ahead and throw it up in the air. Go ahead. Yep. And then throw it up really high and then spin and catch it, and you'll really confirm. Go ahead. No, throw it all the way up this way. Thank you. Give it a hand to Josh Anderson, ladies and gentlemen. Last note, for emotional safety, if you're feeling feelings, suppress them. This is not the time for that, okay? All right, everybody, welcome Sky to the room right now. Sky is the leader of the jams, and Josh and I are going to go to our seats, and we are going to get this thing going. So welcome, everyone. Let's get it going. All right, Josh.
Wow.
Josh, how are you doing?
I'm doing good.
And
good?
Good?
Yeah.
Good.
I think so.
Josh, how many retro game conventions have you been to before?
This will be the first one that's retro.
Give it up for Josh being at his first retro game convention.
Yeah. I've been to some others, but...
Okay, how many of you, is it also your first retro gaming convention? Okay. I'm seeing something here.
Oh, are you? All right.
So we're not stingy like those other YouTubers. Ladies and gentlemen, no. We've been dancing, sir, but have you just danced for?
Oh, you're gonna hit somebody. You know what? Let's give some real prizes away. Why don't we do that, right? Like, you're just handing them out, but I think we should work a little bit for it. And I think that we should all play the #1 game sweeping the nation right now, Win Mort's Treasures! This is the newest game show. Now, I need 2 volunteers that are going to compete in video game trivia against Mr. Mort himself. Let's go back there, right there. You and anyone else. Who wants to do it? Who wants to do it? Let's go right here. You right here.
Yeah.
Come on up to the front here real quick.
If they can. Come on up, gentlemen.
This is for real prizes.
Okay.
And Mort is playing. So, Mort, if you win, there's a great prize for you as well. Okay.
Okay, now first up, I want to introduce you all to Josh Groban is here today. No. What's your real name, Josh?
Daniel.
Yeah, get it for Daniel.
So we got Daniel.
Yeah, Daniel.
All right, and who are you, sir?
Matthew.
Matthew, get it for Matthew.
Matthew and Daniel. Okay, so Mort does not know what's going to happen right now. So we're going to play a little game. Matthew, we're going to start with you. Matthew, I just need you to tell me who this game character is. Are you ready? That is correct. 5 points for you.
Wow.
All right.
Okay.
All right, Daniel.
Good.
For your question, tell me who this video game character is. That is correct. 5 points for you. Gotta go fast. Now, Mort,
Yeah.
for 5,000 points, tell me who this is.
That is the guy from Murdered Souls, I think is the game's name. I don't know his name, though. Or it's
And that is incorrect. I am so sorry, Mort. That is, of course, Ronan O'Connor from Murdered Soul Suspect. He's a ghost
I was
cop.
close!
You did not say his name, sir. That is the rules. All right, let's go into round 2, Matthew. This is going to be a little bit different. We're going to see a big scene of a bunch of characters, and I'm going to let you pick if you can tell me any of them that you know. So, first thing, we have the Smash Brothers lineup. Anybody on this screen? Pac-Man, that is correct. 100 points to you. Very good.
You suck, Josh.
All right. Daniel, same thing from this part of the screen. You've got it. That is correct. 100 points to you as well. Mort, I'm going to pick yours.
All right, yeah, sure.
Who's that guy?
That's the guy from Mad Max.
I'm sorry, Mort. That is not correct. That is actually a Bobo from the 1994 Double Dragon film before he turned into a mutant. All right, final round here. This is for all the enchiladas. Okay, Matthew. This is, you have to give me the name of this person, but you can get a hint. If you don't need the hint, then you're a master. Would you like a hint? Yeah, let me give you the hint. It is, in fact, Sam Fisher.
He said it. Nice job. Nice job. All right.
Okay. Now, this is presented by Ubisoft. So, Daniel, for the next one here, do you know this character's name? Okay. Would you like a hint? That's the hint. You got it correct! That is 100% correct! Both of you are tied right now. Now, Mort, this is the final one. Presented by Ubisoft. Please tell me who this is.
Okay, that is, of course, Atelier Smith Johnson.
I am sorry, that is incorrect, Mort. This is, of course, Connor from Assassin's Creed 3. And here's your hint.
You already told me the answer.
No, that's his name, though. We want government names.
Oh.
So if you can say it, you win.
Ratan Hinhaket.
I am sorry, Mort. That is incorrect. That is his Mohawk name, which is, of course, everyone here knows, Radun Hagedu. Thank you very much.
All right, give it up for Matthew and
Thank you for the game. You guys have won incredible prizes. More than
there you go. Gentlemen, now we've got here a stack of games. We should explain the giveaways really quick. We have Wii Sports is in the green case. It's not, Madden on Xbox 360, but we've got here some Wii U titles, some Wii titles, including Wii Party. We've got Mario Kart Wii, and later on, I'm giving away this bad boy right here. Or he says, I have a clone console you can have. Ooh. Or you can have a clone you guys can share the clone console and a game. Your choice. These are way too friggin' kind. Let's go. Come on. Yay! Yeah! All right, and sir, there he goes. Give it up for our participants, everyone.
All right, Mort, come on back up. Whew. We got a lot of stuff to do, man. We got a lot of things to do. Hey, Mort. You may not be safe, people. He's moving.
Someone raise your hand. You get a free game. What do you want? Yes. We got you. Okay, you look like you want Wii Ski, or how about 3 games? Sega Bass Fishing, Lego Batman, and Wii Ski, or another game that you want. All right, give it up.
All right.
All right, we're not alone here. Today I want to invite up a good friend of the channel's. Ladies and gentlemen, this is a big moment for me. A little YouTuber, he's just getting started with his own, I think he has a little eBay store or something. Welcome up retrorick to the front of the stage. Hey, man.
Hey, man. Hey, Mort. Don't say that.
Remember when you came to my garage?
I did.
That was awesome. Okay, thanks, Retro Rick. Did you see that?
I know, dude.
Oh my
Crazy.
God, he was totally here.
That was very in-depth.
Okay, so I feel like one of the things that my channel is about is charity. We've done giveaways, we've done lots of fun things, but today I want to charitably give back to this retro gaming community by offering you, I want to offer one of you the chance right now for us to write you your own theme song. Who wants to have a theme song about their... Give it up for people who want to have a theme song about their lives right now. All right. Oh, this is tough. But I got to go with my friend here. Come on up. Everyone give it up for Retro Harley Quinn is here today. All right. Are you ready to have a theme song about you, official and ready for the universe to see? Okay. That's right. Okay. Tell us your name.
It's Amber Young or Harley Retro Quinn.
Harley Retro Quinn. Give it up for Harley Retro Quinn, Amber Young. All right. Now, in order to write a good theme song, we need a good beat first. But in order to get that beat, you've got to give us, give some direction to Sky here. Sky, what kind of things are we looking for when it comes to a good beat? You are a music master.
It has to be steady. I would recommend something like this.
Ooh. Hold on. Now, okay. Okay. Now, that's what Sky is suggesting, but this is your theme song. So give Sky some direction. What do you think?
Some like synthwave or more like techno, like deep underground house.
Okay.
Wow, you're going hard.
Okay, how about this?
Oh! Dang, I'm literally bending my knees right now while that goes. That's good. Okay, good. Okay, you want to throw some extra drum loops in there? Do you have any like snare hits or anything or percussion? How about some maracas? Do you have some maracas?
Yeah. Let's get that going now. While it's going, why don't we get some more...
Okay. All right. So Amber Young, Retro Harley Quinn, I need to ask you, tell us, I'm going to give you the mic here, 3 things about yourself that are just interesting and fun that you would want as part of putting out for your theme song.
That I'm a gamer.
Okay, so gamer.
Gamer.
Can you write these down?
Sure.
Love Star Wars.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Legos.
Okay. That's 3.
3.
Okay, all right. So you're at a retro game convention. Do you feel out of place that you like games, Legos, and Star Wars? Okay, I feel like that's a weird thing to be into around here, is all I'm saying. Okay. All right, so you like Legos, games, and Star Wars. Tell us one thing about your personality that might be a part of the theme song.
I'm a sunshine.
You're a sunshine.
That's good.
Do you mean that literally?
Like literally sunshine energy.
Oh, you have sunshine energy. Okay. Oh, that's gonna be good. Okay. All right. Now we got to come up with some lyrics. Let's keep this beat going. Josh, what can we get out of that for lyrics right now? And audience, what do you think would be a good lyric? What's a good line that we could have for Amber's theme song?
She got the sunshine, takes out the Death Star.
She's got sunshine that takes out the Death Star. Show of hands, do we like that line?
That's a good line.
We good. Okay.
That's a good line.
All right. Okay, write that down. Write that down. She's got the sunshine that takes out the Death Star. Is that good? Okay. All right. Now we need another line about like Legos or something else. Can you help me out here? How about she won't let go of her Legos? Too easy?
Sure.
I do like dad jokes, Josh.
You do.
Okay. Well, I bet this is your theme song. What do you think? What's a good Lego line? She builds up other people the way she builds up Legos. With all that sunshine. Oh, she'll destroy you like you're made out of Legos.
Oh, yeah.
She'll destroy you like you're made out of Legos. Okay. And she likes games. It's the lightness and the darkness comes together.
She's got the sunshine, takes out the Death Star. She plays the games like a friggin' rock star.
Ooh! I like that line, but I don't know. Do you approve of that line?
Sure.
Yeah? Okay. All right. All right, here we go.
Like a, well, not crazy, maybe.
She got the Legos. Wait, nope. I started wrong. Start that over. I started wrong.
1, 2, 3.
Who needs some sunshine to block out the... Oh, dang it. This is so hard. Okay. She needs the sunshine. How do we say that about the Death Star?
She's got the sunshine that takes out the Death Star. She plays the game.
Who's got the sunshine that takes out the Death Star? Yeah, that's good.
She plays the games like a rock star.
Oh, he has the... Okay. Hold on. Let's let that phrase go. She's got the sunshine that knocks out the Death Star.
She plays the video games like some kind of rock star.
She'll knock you over like you're made of Legos. It's Harley Quinn, yo. It's Harley Quinn,
Retro.
yo. Oh, wow. Oh, my gosh. Okay, hold on.
It's Harley Quinn, but she's retro.
Okay, hold on.
Yeah.
Hang on. We've managed to make our way through it, but how do you feel about that?
I like it. Good.
It was not a very good affirming approval. It felt
It's going to sound a lot better when we get into a studio and we get some guy to mix it.
Okay.
Yeah.
How did? Okay. I feel pretty good then. Let's give it up for Retro Harley Quinn, everybody. Hold on. Please take an item with you. Take it.
Yeah.
Super Mario Galaxy. All right, give it up
What a
again for
good
Retro
choice.
Harley Quinn.
What a good choice. What a good choice.
All right.
So this guy told me to put a GameCube video about Resident Evil 4 controller that tanks. Is that true?
What is going on?
I did put out a Resident Evil video saying that it had tank controls still on the Nintendo GameCube for Resident Evil 4. I said that. We had a whole thing planned where the mustache was going to be on. And we're going to be like, who's doing it?
It doesn't work, my bad.
It doesn't work.
I suspect that mustache is fake.
Yeah. Gabbo.
Who's Gabo?
Gabbo, pick somebody to give a free game to. Right next to you, right around you. Who's going to get it?
Let's see. I don't know. The first one that knows my age.
Oh, jeez.
200.
Correct, sir. Come on up and get a game. Yeah, come on up. Yeah, come on up. Gabbo is 200 years old. All right, give it up. All right. What's your name? Aaron. Nice to meet you, sir. Grab a game, please. All right. Driver on the Wii. Good choice. Thanks for being here. All right. Give it up. Give it up. All right, now for real, I want to invite up my good friend, Travis Ruiz, to the front of the... Where's Travis at? Where'd you go? There you are. Come on up, Travis. Travis, everybody, check this out. You guys are in the presence of greatness right now. Travis is the head of animation at Paramount, correct? Oh, okay. Travis is an animator, an artist. He is responsible for the Super Mario Brothers movie and a bunch of the design that's in the Super Mario Brothers movie. So he designed a bunch of that. He also has animation credits on Coco, on Toy Story of Terror, on Minions Rise of Gru, TMNT, Sonic. This is Travis's artwork here. Let's just see a couple. What is this from, Travis?
So that first one was from Angry Birds, the movie. There's like a 2D sequence that's supervised on. This one is actually from a game called Sonic Boom. I don't know if any of you guys are familiar with that.
So tell us a little bit about what is a concept artist? What does that mean?
So concept artists, we're basically the first like artists on a show, or we call it shows, but like movie or project that turns the script into like visuals. So we're pretty much kind of like throwing everything at the wall to kind of see what sticks.
Okay.
And stuff. So not a lot of the stuff makes it in the movie, but it's just to see how they could like interpret these things to like how they could be realized.
So have you worked on films where you've pitched stuff and you've been surprised that it did or did not make it in?
Yeah.
Okay. How would you describe your style? This is so specific. I feel like it's like the old like Matterhorn bobsleds at Disneyland. Like it has
I like a lot of like mid-century like modern like illustration. So like most of my focus is kind of staying graphic, so it stays clear. I would say it's pretty graphic, but with more effective lighting on it. I like illustrators from like the 50s and 60s and stuff that kind of help simplify things.
Okay.
Yeah.
And when you talk about artists and illustrators in the 50s and 60s, who are we referencing here?
So I like
there we go. A little
so I like Saul Bass a lot. He does a lot of like credits and stuff for.
Is that like Rankin and Bass?
No, but I do love them too.
Okay.
But Saul Bass, he's like does like all the he did like the Hitchcock posters. Like a lot of the stuff like Vertigo and all that. And then I love, my favorite illustrator is Miroslav Sasek, who is...
First of all, hang on. Who knows who Miroslav Sasek is?
Nobody.
Pretty quiet room right now.
Yeah.
Who is that?
He does like illustrated books that are like, this is New York, this is San Francisco, this is Ireland, and so it's just like for like kids like travel books pretty much.
I first met you because we played in bands together. Our bands would play together all the time. And the artwork for your band, it's called Jeremiah Red was your band, had this incredible aesthetic to it. And I always thought, gosh, who did they hire to do that? They're like, but I didn't realize it was you. And then all of a sudden you're posting stuff like, proud of our team on Toy Story of Terror. And I'm like, what happened? So how do you go from, how did you get into art, and how does it develop into something where you're having a huge influence on the Super Mario Brothers movie?
You know, I started drawing like since I was a little kid. So it's kind of like the only thing I ever really wanted to do, or knew that I was good enough to eventually do it, that I had passion for. Like a lot of other things I had passion for, like I skateboarded a lot, but I was never good enough to know that like I was going to get paid skateboarding. And so, but
what was your best trick?
Best trick, probably a 360 flip or a hard flip.
Nice. Yeah, all right.
But yeah, like I just was drawing my whole life, and so that's like all I wanted to do. Like I originally wanted to draw on skateboards and stuff too, but that wasn't a very viable way to make a living.
Okay.
But yeah, I've always been interested in movies too, so that's a huge combination of the two.
So tell us how you get, I mean, I imagine anybody here interested in animation, just in general. Okay, at least a couple people. My daughter Ella is a really good drawer. She's good at drawing like ballerinas and stuff. She's a little embarrassed, but
she told me.
Yeah. So how do you go from it's a hobby to now you're at Illumination or Disney Pixar?
You have to study it a lot, and learning different styles, and honestly copying a lot of the art that you see, trying to understand the difference between one style to the next. I think that's a big thing for artists, especially concept artists working in film, is like being able to adapt from one show to the next, like because they're all very different styles, and so that is something that's gonna help you get work and stuff. And so that's something that like I didn't learn until like halfway through college. Like I was studying concept art, but one of my teachers who was like an art director for Disney and stuff had us do like styles in Mary Blair, who's like responsible for like Alice in Wonderland, Ivan Earl, who is like Sleeping Beauty, and then Tim Burton even. And so it's like we had different assignments of learning all that.
Do you have like a favorite Disney animation style, classic or modern, that you found to be really influential?
101 Dalmatians, I think is
really.
Yeah, I think that. As far as a Disney style, like my favorite Disney movie is Jungle Book. And stuff.
Why is that?
I love the story. I feel like I connect a lot with the story, and I feel like he was like a boy that was kind of like raised by a community of people, and like I feel like I have such a big family and stuff, so I'm really close to everybody, so I feel influenced in all that way. But I also like love the music in the Jungle Book.
It's so good.
I think it's the best. Like,
is that, to my recollection, is that one of the first times where you would see jazz music going into kids' movies?
I think so.
Right?
Yeah. And they were actually like voicing the characters too, so that was really cool.
What do you mean by that?
Like Louis Prima voiced the King Louis, like in a thing. So the one who sang the song was the actual voice of the character.
Nice. Okay. So tell us a little bit about like how long did you work at? I presume it's Illumination because they did Super Mario Brothers movie, correct?
Mm-hmm.
How long did you end up there?
So I was there for I think 3 years. 4 years. 2000. End of 2016 to, no, 3 years, 2017, 2020.
And what was your first project that you worked on when you were there?
Was Minions. It was the Minions.
Any fans of Minions? Rise of Gru? We just watched it and we loved it. Tell us a little bit about, as a concept artist, do you get directions from a script? Do you get, is it just give us something and let's see if we can work with it? How does that begin?
It's kind of all of the above. Like you'll have a production designer, art director, that might give you notes. In this specific situation with Illumination, they're a little different where it's like we were getting notes from like directors a lot. So we were working directly with them. So they're like, oh, so for like this, like Gru's house, we want it set like this. He's walking through and he's going to walk through a kitchen up and thing and it's set in the 70s. So then we're like, okay, so I got to design a bunch of 70s layout like kitchens that would work with like the shot.
So then you get this Super Mario Brothers movie.
Mm-hmm.
How did you get started on that? Like, and whatever you're able to disclose, but how do you get involved? And then, I think a lot of us will have questions, how much of that is the studio versus Nintendo going, no, do it this way? Can you comment on any of that?
I think so. So I was in between projects. At the time, I had ended Minions, and then I was working on a couple of development things, and then the Mario project came along, and so they had heard that I had played Mario, and I was more familiar than most of the artists they had with Mario there.
What of your ideas made it into the film?
So almost probably 90% of my ideas made it into the film.
Wow!
And which is a lot.
That's a high track record, right?
Yeah, it's more than maybe usual. Like that, you would be as a concept artist. Sometimes you could spend a ton of time on one set and then one idea of the 50 iterations make it on. But for this one specifically, it was one after another. So basically, came up with the look for Brooklyn and how we want to make everything a little more square and boxy because Illumination is very French illustrative and it's tall and thin Minion stuff, but we wanted to separate it from that. And then all the Easter egg stuff was in Brooklyn was from my concepts. And
can you tell us a couple of those?
Yeah, the Punch Out Pizza. I named Punch Out Pizza, so it was just they want to go to a pizza place. So I was and we could use Nintendo products and IP. So I was all right, well, let's do Punch Out Pizza and then make it a pizza place and have all the stuff on the walls. And so then I did a duck hunt picture on the wall and just try to hide as much stuff as I can. And so even Illumination didn't even know a lot of what these things were. So I had to make guides and call outs for which ones are actually references and which one you guys can
do.
Do
you think that the fact that you knew all that stuff really helped with being able to push that stuff because
for sure
you knew about it? You could say no, this is a real game, guys.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, especially even at Mario's bedroom, and I have a concept that's way you see a lot more in there, but there's stuff that from when I was young and played, I liked Excite Bike, whatever that I had. I used to play that all the time, and so I had Luigi had a calendar that said Excite Bike and baseball. The man, there's so many. I could go forever.
So awesome. Can you talk about any other designs? I think you mentioned you did the plumbing van as well.
Yes.
What were you thinking with that? Because it's so short and cartoonish, fun looking. It looks like a clown car. It's so cool.
Yeah, that was actually influenced by Japanese animation and illustration too. Is that we wanted to make sure that since we wanted to keep the Japanese culture into it as much as we can and see how we can do that, and they have a little boxy type illustrations that kind of fit in with the world that we were going, and so we kind of squashed everything down to fit in that.
That's awesome. How rich are you?
What's it like being a billionaire? They give you $1 billion if you're on $1 billion project.
Yeah.
It is, if I'm not mistaken, this is the first animated film to ever cross $1 billion.
This is not.
It's not.
No, I think Minions 1 was
The
actually.
internet's a liar.
Yeah.
We don't believe you, internet. All right.
But
Wow.
but it was the quickest, I think.
Oh,
Okay.
maybe.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I'm not surprised, and there's so much in that movie that I remember when I went and saw it, seeing everything on screen, but then going, there's that reference, there's that reference, there's that reference, there's that reference, and it turns out that Travis is responsible for like 80% of that. That was so cool.
Yeah, so like Brooklyn, like if you're familiar with the movies, like up until I think the point where like the water starts leaking, like I think I had designed like every set up until that point. So like even like the side scroll where he's running and doing all this stuff that's like reminiscent of like the first video game, like the level like and Castle Burger, like that's all like my stuff, my concepts and stuff that were in there.
So cool.
You know what's crazy is that I think we've all seen. Who here's seen a bad video game movie? I had a slide from one of them. It's been notorious, and I feel like I'm starting to realize, like, I bet you for some of those movies there was nobody like you on, like, involved in any part, right?
Probably.
Like people saying, like, no, this is like the game, like we need this, or whatever. Like you go see that Assassin's Creed movie, and maybe nobody played Assassin's Creed, or definitely the Far Cry Uwe Boll stuff for sure. But like that's a big. I think that makes a big difference in terms of.
It's interesting because people have treated video game properties really throwaway as just cash grabs, and yet this one seems like they did it right, and a lot of that sounds like. And I know we're giving credit where it's due. It's a whole team of people. It's not just
100%.
you, but it sounds like you were a big influence on making it feel like there was a love of the property, not just a way to just bilk it for all it's worth.
Yeah, I think that's the biggest thing for what I do is like authenticity of what you're working on, especially. And so it's like you gotta realize. So it's like if you're making a Mario movie, you're gonna realize that Mario fans are gonna watch it, and so they're gonna be like, well, what are Mario fans gonna like when they see this? And so even if you're not familiar with like that subject, you have to kind of become a little expert on the subject and like research and stuff. So it's like even Minions is like I had to research a ton of 70s like furniture and stuff, and I'm not from the 70s, you know, so like
what?
so I was all just research.
You haven't been before?
And then but even like going back to like our music background and stuff, like that's what helped me get the Coco project, because I had so I had done like personal projects that were animation based around music, and they saw that in my portfolio, so they knew that I had music background and I could help like with that story.
So cool.
Yeah.
Can you comment at all on anything you're working on right now?
I don't know. I'm art directing now at Paramount, and I was previously on something that was just announced by Netflix.
Oh?
Yeah.
Can you say that here?
I think so. I think Sandy Cheeks spin-off movie for Netflix. So that was something that we just wrapped. That was just announced.
Okay.
Yeah.
How long?
But for the next one, I can't say it. I don't think yet.
Okay. All right. So the F-Zero movies are. You heard it here first.
One they won't even make another game of that, but they'll make the movie.
Okay, look at that.
Yeah, that's it. So I actually had this giveaway because I knew that you were on the Sandy Cheeks movie. Who wants the SpongeBob game? Right here in the back. I saw your hand first. Let's give it to my man right here. Give it up. Give it. Wait, throw it.
MF Doom.
All right. We'll do signatures at the end. Let's open it up. We've got about 10 or so minutes. Why don't we just kind of open up? Does anyone have questions for Travis or for myself about anything related to any of the things that we're talking about today? Any questions? Yeah.
I'm a storyboarder, so do you have any advice for a person like me trying to get into that type of work?
Yeah, I would maybe find scripts and like that already exist, and then storyboard your own story to them if you want, and then do your own thing, and then just do a bunch of them and keep them in your portfolio, and make sure you're showing, especially for animation, you guys show a lot of like emotion, and they're almost become like little animated reels now, and so do that, and honestly, show your work all the time and get feedback. I think that's the most important thing. I think sometimes people get too scared to show work and get feedback and stuff. Yeah, you can show it. Yeah.
That's awesome. Good question. Any other questions for Travis? Yeah.
How long do you work on a project like Super Mario Bros? Like how many?
So Mario, I was on for like a year and a half, but like that was a little shorter than most, and it sometimes like it could be like 3 years, 2 years, and stuff. But most of the time, it's around like 2 years.
And are you involved once it goes into production? You're not doing as much stuff. Like
No.
they're like, hey, we've locked the content and we're
Exactly. Like as a designer, you kind of stop early, like once it goes into production. But now I'm art directing, so I have to like give notes
kind of throughout the whole process.
Yeah. And so now I'm like all the way till the end.
What's the harshest note you've ever given someone?
Oh, bad.
Just kidding. You don't need to say.
I don't give harsh notes. I try to think about like if I was getting notes, I don't want to like make myself cry.
Yeah. I was just thinking one of those like, hey, it's not me, it's you.
Yeah.
I get the note. I don't know about this.
Yeah. You're so good at what you do, but it's just not working that good.
It usually ends up with like the compliment sandwich. It's like, this looks amazing. Change everything.
Yeah.
It's like, keep going. You're doing a great job.
Yeah, at the back.
When you're putting in ideas for references to other Nintendo games, do you have to think about the fact that it's going to be canonically within the Mario universe, or do you end up thinking like, hey, questions all?
Yeah, actually, and we were
real quick, just so the mics can pick it up. So the question was, when you're doing art for video games like this, does it canonically have to be sound with it, or do you consider those things? Correct?
Yeah, for sure. There's some things for even this movie that like ended up in my concept art that for the Easter eggs that they're like take that out because we want to save that.
Mario can't have a
little
gun.
Precious. Yeah. So there are a few things that we got like the X on. Like they're like, I know none of this yet, or who knows. But
nice. Mm-hmm. Good. All right. Cool. You're welcome. No problem. Come on in. Any other questions for Travis or just about the channel or anything? Yeah.
Do you have a favorite studio or director you like working with?
Oh my goodness. The one I'm at now? Yeah, the one that's paying me currently right now.
That's a good answer.
What's the environment like that makes it a positive? I would think with animation, there's so much that you're doing behind the scenes. It's not like with actors where you're visually seeing it. Mm-hmm. I wonder, like for you as an animator, I mean, what is that world, or a concept artist? What is a good environment for that?
As far as like working environment, you're saying?
Yeah, because the question was, what's best directing, etc. So, like, what makes it a good environment?
So, I think one of the things that I learned that is most important is, and they told this to me, and it took me like a couple of shows to realize it, is that it's more important like who you work with than what you work on. Sometimes like I worked on some like stinkers that have been the best shows I've ever worked on. Like had most time. Like I'll tell you, I worked on Emoji Movie. Like and that was the most fun I've ever had working on a project with like probably the most set of talented people. Unfortunately, it didn't get reviewed like it. We all wish it would have, but we had a blast. And so it's like you start work. You understand who is good, and word travels quick of like who's easy to work with, who's talented, and who's on time. Those are like the three big things. It's like you have to be on time, you have to be talented, and easy to work with. Yeah.
Cool. I saw another hand. Yeah.
I know you mentioned you work with Paramount. Anything with Star Trek that you can share? We're big Star Trek fans, so.
Not yet for me. I like literally I started last week. So I was just walking around like looking at the Forrest Gump bench.
He's working on the young Tuvok adventures.
Yeah.
Travis, while we have you up here, what do you think about giving away a boxed WiiU console?
Oh man,
that a good idea?
Sure, yeah.
People aren't that excited. I heard some oohs. I'm sorry. People are not that excited. Is what I'm saying. Oh my gosh. All right, give it up for my friend Rachel Anderson, ladies and gentlemen, for bringing up the bag. And give it up for my kids giving you tickets at the door. Soon to be in a big movie coming out in a month. We're excited about that.
Do we have anybody that did not get a raffle ticket?
Yeah, okay.
Let's get you a raffle ticket real quick.
You need Gabbo needs one. You don't need one, Gabbo. Come on. Just kidding. We're definitely gonna give you one. So let's do this. We are going to give away a couple of these items, and then we're gonna give away the Wii U. Okay? So first, dang, give it up for Sky on the music right now. This is good. All right, here we go.
No, he's doing other giveaways. Keep going.
Okay, this is, we're gonna do some other giveaways. Yeah, go ahead, honey. All right.
Very much.
This is for a lot of Wii U games. No, we'll build up to that because we're getting to the Wii U. I'll throw that in with the console. Let's just do that. First game set is going to be the Wii games. Now, you might be saying Wii Fit. Dude, you couldn't give those away. Yes, I can, and I'm about to. Wii Play, Wii Fit, but the banger in the lot, Wii Party. That's what's coming up right here. Travis, would you draw a number for us? Okay, here's the ticket number. Go ahead and read it out.
067 565 79.
Yeah! All right. Dude, cheers. All right. All right. Next one I'm going to do is a little bit of a bundle here. Let's do Super Mario Kart, Wii, and Toy Story Mania. Did you work on this?
I did not.
Loser. I'm just kidding. All right, Travis, who's going to win this little bundle right here?
All right. 067 565 81.
Who's got it?
8-1.
8-1?
No one? No one with 8-1?
Hold on.
8-1?
Literally, someone has to have this. Going one.
All right.
Okay, next one.
Grab another one.
Ooh,
All right.
Wait, what? Danny, do you have it? No, you cannot round it up. I appreciate your enthusiasm. All right.
All right. 067 565 41.
Yes! All right. Give it up. Give it up. All right, and our last giveaway before the big giveaway. Ladies and gentlemen, we've got Wii Sports and Wii Sports Resort. For all of you dirtbag resellers, these are big items. I know this because I am also a dirtbag reseller. Let's go.
All right. Let's see. 067 565 27.
Yeah! Woo! All right. Wait, didn't you already win something earlier? Okay, you got to give something too. No, I'm just kidding. It's yours. Enjoy.
All right.
All right. Skylar, do you have a dramatic set of music for us? This is the Wii U giveaway. This is where it happens. You're getting a Wii U in the box. By the way, that box variant is only if you turn it in to get it refurbished. I never saw that in stores. You could be holding on to something that you could grade and get an extra $10 for.
Nice.
And in addition, inside, next to it, we've got a bag full of Disney characters that don't work anymore because the online store is shut down, but you can display them. That's coming with this too. Oh my, give it up for Sky's music. That is good. Are we ready to draw? Are we ready to draw? Are we ready to draw? Let's go! Travis, let's stand up. Let's do it. When this person wins, I want to see you lose your mind. Here we go. Stop. One number at a time. Nice and slow.
067 565 69.
No! All right, that's all yours. Come on over here. You have to give an acceptance speech.
I am so excited. Thank you. I was so excited to see you with the refurbished console. That really made me excited. So thank you very much.
All right, give it up. Have you guys had a good time? Have you had a good time? All right. go to my booth. We got to clear out of here pretty quick. We got another panel starting at noon. But come over to the booth to say hi. And thank you for being here. retrorick is next.
Thank you. Like, comment, and subscribe.